This is Jevon Kane reporting live at the Carl Hendrickson's Auditorium. Today we will be interviewing some of the newly hatched Griffins as they embark on their new school journey. We're here with Mr.
Makala, Karen Makala.
And
Alexander McCullough.
alright. So as a parent, Mr. McCullough, what are your thoughts on going into the new school year?
Oh, well, it's school, it's JC. There's a lot of opportunity here. I hope I will be with him and make sure that he basically hone his skill here, because it's a college.
Mm-hmm. The best college.
Yes, you have two sons go KC though, so it's going to be a challenge with him.
Oh gosh, man, that sounds like favoritism already.
No, not favoritism. But we have to have a balance inside the home, right?
Alright, I understand. So how is it that you're gonna put your best foot forward in order to get him ready?
Help him all the way I can. If you have a challenge, I'll make sure sit with him and make sure that it work out. Make sure that he understand the whole thing, not just the book aspect of it, but the whole holistic aspect of going to high school.
Right. So how was the orientation?
Orientation was long, but it's orientation. It's high school. It's not primary school. They expect that most information you want to garner at the orientation, that you can know exactly how to make sure that his interaction in school is good. Principal, straightforward, straight shooter. I like that. I like his basically he has a quote. It dead. I like that. It dead.
The orientation here was really smooth. I like how the principal just put in the bit of parts for all of us in the all Jamaican. Let me love But
Listen.
And young Makala. Thank you guys.
JC?
JC. Good day, Mr. Robinson. Last year we would have faced some issues, some problems, some doubts. What is the hope for next year going forward?
Well, son, last year was probably our most challenging year for a long time. We had 5 student deaths, 2 teachers died, and we also lost members of our stakeholdership. The last one being the husband of the PTA president, who is also a JC boy. And we lost Ronaldo Matthews, senseless. He stepped in a puddle of water and got electrocuted. We lost Taj, who was stabbed in Mona and just graduated the year before. We lost Virgo, who had congenital kidney failure. We lost Daniel Frith, who drowned. And I mentioned Daniel was doing so well. And then we lost, just last week, we buried Bradley Hugh, the first farmer with tumor on his brain. We lost 2 teachers. Diego, who was one of the best chemistry teachers in the world, and Giovanni Baxter, who brought life to art at JC. And those were heartrending. They gutted us, and they affected the psychology of the entire school population and all the stakeholdership. So we're still recovering. I mean, last one was last week. We're still recovering. If you notice, this morning the PTA president had to be represented by the deputy. So it is going to be a challenge just to be psychologically prepared. We also lost Miss Southburn's partner. She spoke this morning. Her partner was shot and killed. So the psyche of the staff, the psyche of the body is something we have to pay attention to, because that mental state, that state of mind is going to affect everything. So we need to look at, as we go forward, to get help for everybody and to get everybody back on it. I spoke with the councillor just this week. I spoke with Father Canon Allen and getting some professional help for people whose ability to cope would have been shaken by these deaths. that's part of what we have to do going forward next year. Try and work with the psychology of the staff and the students. The other challenge, of course, we faced is the loss of teachers. We've lost 15 teachers. Last year we lost 25. That's 40 teachers in 2 years. And a country that has lost about 3,000 teachers in 2 years is, in a profession, take that kind of attrition would be a body blow, and we need to think on that. We're on our way to filling the gaps. We have a couple to fill before school starts, or certainly during this week. But the challenge with that is that you're interviewing now at the last minute. You're not prepared because you just get resignations. You may have half-baked young teachers coming in who you have to train. You have to look to the market of retired teachers to see how we can help, using any kind of digital media that we can use to fill the gaps. Whatever strategies we come up with, the students must come to school, and school must start, and we have to step off. Part of it is going to be training. Part of it is going to be using, reorganizing the skill set here. I tell Mr. Wang to take a class. I hope I don't have to take a class, but that is also possible. In other words, all the skillful methods that we can find, the students must have classes, and we must be prepared to take them there. So all of that is taking place. I'm very excited about this year, because last year was a kind of reset year, where we kind of looked at where we were, we refashioned because we just came back from COVID, and we had to set new parameters with COVID in mind going forward. The effect of COVID is going to be seen for years to come. I was telling the group this morning that we have boys who come in with 90 averages who can't multiply decimals. And so that's going to be a challenge years to come, but I'm very optimistic because I feel that we have the wherewithal, having gone through last year, have the wherewithal to take another quantum leap. So we're in it, and we're very optimistic, we're upbeat. It's going to take us a couple of weeks to settle down, and we want to hit the road running as fast as we can. But again, I say, I'm very optimistic. I'm also optimistic about the new staff we've got. The proof of the pudding will be in the eating. I'm going to see how well they perform. But what I see of them so far gives me hope.
It also gives us reason to be grateful for this year as well, because we would have gotten through all of those difficulties, all of those problems. It also gives us reason to give God thanks, and to be grateful that we made it this far, and that we can put our best foot forward and be fervent on the rise. So thank you, Mr. Robinson, for having me. I appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to the new school year.
So am I, son, so am I. Good to see what you're doing. I'm very excited about this too. It will bring a student perspective to a number of issues and keep that going throughout the year. So I'm happy for this newsletter. Let's keep it going.
Yes, sir.
All right? Take care.
JC1 College! JC1 College!
You really went to take my office desk? It's the worst desk in the country. Easily. But go on.